Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in another Fortnite video. And in today's video, I wanted to be talking about the best gaming monitor to use for Fortnite, or really for any video games of your choice, because that's a question I get quite a lot. Is just what monitor or what gaming monitor do you use, or what gaming monitor would you recommend? And I get these kind of questions all the time, so I really want to clarify in this video the monitor specifically that I have, and also the ones that I would recommend, and kind of what to look out for if you are in the market to get a gaming monitor, or if you're just curious to see which ones I have and which ones are the best to get. So in this video, I'm going to be covering all those kind of questions and making it very, very clear on the best gaming monitor, and also the ones that I use specifically and have tried out in the past. And real quick, make sure you guys do drop a like on this video. It helps me out quite a bit when you guys do drop a like. So make sure you guys do drop a like if you guys haven't yet. And guys, let's get right to the video. So I wanted to be talking about, like I said, about the best gaming monitor to use. And I tried out a lot of different monitors. And I haven't tried out all the brands, but just from what I've heard and the ones I've experienced, there is a lot of good gaming monitors to get, and there really isn't too many that I would say are bad monitors that I wouldn't recommend. Some of them have their advantages, as far as price. Some are a little bit cheaper, some are a little bit more expensive, and for good reasons. So you really do have to look and see exactly what you're looking for when you are looking to get a gaming monitor. And so the first gaming monitor that I actually bought, and I think it was about a year ago, year and a half, about that time, I bought a Benq 27-inch monitor, and this was a very, very good monitor, but I ended up selling it for a couple reasons, and nothing to do with anything with the monitor specifically, but that was a 27-inch monitor, and for my personal preference, I prefer a little bit smaller than 27. That was the first one I ever bought, so I really didn't know which monitor to get, but I feel like 27 inches is just slightly too big when it comes to gaming, and that's just a personal preference. Some of you guys may love 27 inches, but for me, I feel like it's just out of the range. I think it's really good if you're looking to edit, but as far as gaming, in my opinion, I think it's just too big, but a lot of people do like it. The monitor I had was very, very good. 1 millisecond, it was a 60 hertz monitor, so it's perfect for console gaming, and I ended up selling that monitor to someone, and they absolutely loved it. So it's a very good monitor, but for my personal preference, don't really prefer the 27-inch. When I got my 23-inch, or I think it was a 24, I liked it way better. I feel like I could see everything on the screen, and overall, I think it was just a little bit better fit for myself. But the reason why I sold it, because like I said, it was a 60 hertz monitor, and that was the time I just switched to PC, so I ended up getting a 144 hertz Benq model, because I like the other Benq, so I decided to get another Benq, and this one was about $200, and it was a 144 hertz monitor. And so this was a very, very good monitor as well. I think the colors were pretty decent, and of course it's Benq, so it is a little bit more expensive. I know Black Friday is coming up, so a lot of monitors are going to go on sale, and you can definitely grab a 144 for like the 150, 160 range if you find a very good deal. Otherwise, $200 is not like a bad price by any means, but I feel like it's a little bit more on the expensive side for monitors, just because I don't think I've ever seen this monitor go on sale. So that's pretty much the price you're going to be picking it up for if you end up going with this monitor. And also, one thing to mention, if you are looking to get a monitor, probably one of the number one things you have to make sure is that is a 1 millisecond response time, which is the lowest you can get. In the response time, that's basically your input delay. So it's when you move say you press any button, so you press A or you move your left or right analog stick. Basically, the response time is how quickly that monitor picks up that signal. So, of course, on like a big 65-inch TV or something crazy like that, you're going to have a very, very high response time, which is really, really bad. So you're going to have a lot of delay when you are moving your analog sticks. So that's why it's really good to have a 1 millisecond response time. And there is a lot of monitors that sell that have like a 3 or 4 second response time, which obviously it's not going to be bad at all. It's not going to really be that noticeable, but I think, if you want to, have the best possible advantage, you want to have a 1 millisecond for sure, and you can find a lot of 1 milliseconds for really good prices, but that's going to be one of the number one things you need to look out for. And for me personally, I just play Fortnite, I just play a bunch of games, so I only have a 1080p monitor. If you are looking to get a 4K monitor, it's way more expensive. You're going to be paying a lot more money for it, but if you are the type of player to really like that type of quality, you can definitely try to go for the 4K type of monitor. I never had one, so I couldn't recommend one to you guys, but that could be a possibility if that's something you guys are interested in. So next, I wanted to be talking about the monitor that I currently have, and this monitor is definitely the best monitor I've ever had. It looks really, really good. The colors are insanely good on it. The response time's beautiful, and overall, I think it's a very, very good design. And this monitor is an Alienware 240 hertz monitor, and the reason why I upgraded, and you guys could probably already see because it had the 240 hertz. And to be honest, I was holding off on buying a 240 hertz for a while, but I kind of came to the point where I was like, I play this game every day, so screw it. I'm on PC. Why not just go with a 240 hertz monitor? The reason why I held off because they are very, very expensive. And I personally, if you don't really have the money to spend on it, I would not recommend it. I would just go with 144 because 144 frames is very, very good. It's not the craziest difference from 240. For me, I can definitely notice a 240 over a 144, but that's because I've been playing on 144 for at least 6-7 months before I end up switching. So I had a very good feel and I understand the difference. And for me, I think it's worth it just because I had the money to do so and I play this game every single day. But if you're not really that serious and you are just looking for that 144 advantage, then I would recommend just going with 144. It's a lot cheaper and also gets the job done. The refresh rate's really good. The FPS you're going to get is very, very good. And also, if you guys didn't know how hertz and FPS works, so hertz on a monitor is the max FPS you can see. So at 60 hertz, you can only see 60 FPS, and 144 hertz means you can only see 144 FPS, and then 240 hertz means you can see up to 240 FPS. So that's just kind of how the FPS works. And of course, if you want to have 240 FPS, depending on the game, you definitely have to have a console, or not a console. You can't have it on console, but if you have to have a PC that can support that. So if you have a very good PC, then you should be able to have 240 FPS, so getting a 240 hertz monitor may or may not be worth it, but the one I got, as you guys saw, it's about $320. I think this one's on sale too. The one I got, the one I have, I definitely got it was on sale. I'm pretty sure this one's on sale as well. So, all those things aligned, all those stars aligned, price, kind of wanting the 240 a little bit, and I was like, screw it, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and grab this monitor. And it's also a very, very good monitor. The colors are definitely better than the Benq. I didn't really notice it too much, and because when it comes to gaming, if you really are just looking for performance, Benq is a very, very good alternative to have because the performance is top notch. As far as colors, Benq, it's not bad at all, but as far as Alienware, I'm telling you, the colors on this thing are so much better. It's hard to see. I know from the gameplay it looks a little bit more dull. On my screen, it's super bright. All of the colors pop, it's very vibrant, and it just looks amazing. And I didn't really realize until I moved back to the other Benq that the colors aren't as good. And they're still not bad by any means. It's really good for performance. Both these monitors are very good for performance. But of course, you're paying the extra money when you are getting these kind of graphics and also this kind of refresh rate. You are going to be paying a lot more money. And that's kind of the price you have to pay. So these are all the monitors I have. I actually had another monitor that I currently still have, but I just use it for editing. And as far as editing, it really doesn't matter. I think it's like a 4 millisecond response time because I'm not playing any games on it, so it's just for just for editing. It's like a 27-inch, which matches really, really well with my iMac. So I'm not really going to cover that because it's just for editing, and you can really get any monitor. Maybe if you're like a graphic editor or anything like that, you definitely want something with really good colors. But other than that, it really doesn't matter too much for that. For gaming, it really does matter. So, having a 1 millisecond, if you play on console, just grab a 60 hertz. If you play on PC, then definitely want to get a 144. 144 is night and day from 60. I would 100% recommend it. And so those are the monitors that I currently have and the ones that I've currently used. And so I hope this video you guys found helpful. If you guys are curious on the monitors that I use, what I would recommend, and kind of the differences in between the monitors that I have, because I really do like to speak on the things that I currently experience, because I can't really speak on, like a 4K monitor or anything like that, because I've never had one. So I really like to just speak on the current things that I have and give my opinion on that, so you guys feel a little bit more informed if you are looking to grab a monitor, because Black Friday is coming up, all these sales, so there's going to be a lot of things going on sale, electronics go on sale, ton of things go on sale. I remember I got a lot of my stuff on Labor Day, like my TV, monitor. That's when I got this monitor, the Alienware I currently have. I got on Labor Day, so I got it on a pretty good sale. And so with that being said, that's wrap up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys liked it, make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on my post notifications so you guys are notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.